Welcome to Learning English from People.
A true legend of Hollywood, Denzel Washington. In the world of cinema, some stars shine brightly for a moment and then fade away. Others become legends, their light growing stronger with time, inspiring generations. Denzel Washington belongs to this second group. He is more than just a famous actor. He is a master of his craft, a man of deep principle, and a true Hollywood icon. In 2020, the New York Times named him the greatest actor of the 21st century. But this journey to the top was not a simple one. It was a path shaped by difficult choices, moments of luck, and an unshakable belief in himself and a higher power. This is the story of how a young boy from a small town in New York became one of the most respected actors in the world. Denzel Hayes Washington was born on December 28, 1954, in Mount Vernon, New York. His childhood was a mix of two very different worlds. His father, Denzel Sr., was a Pentecostal minister, a man of the church who spent his life dedicated to God. His mother, Lenny's, owned a beauty parlor, a place full of life, stories, and community. From his father, Denzel learned about discipline, faith, and the power of words. From his mother, he learned about people, observing the many different customers who came into her shop. These two worlds gave him a unique understanding of life that would later fuel his incredible acting performances. However, when Denzel was 14, his world was turned upside down. His parents divorced, a difficult experience for any teenager. He started to lose his way, spending time with friends who were making poor choices. His mother saw the danger. She knew that if she didn't do something, her son could end up on the wrong path. So she made a hard decision. She sent him away to Oakland Military Academy, a private preparatory school. For Denzel, this was a huge change. Life at a military academy was strict and disciplined. It was the complete opposite of the freedom he had on the streets of Mount Vernon. But looking back, Denzel believes this decision saved him. He once said, "That decision changed my life because I wouldn't have survived in the direction I was going. The guys I was hanging out with at the time have now done maybe 40 years combined in the prison. They were nice guys, but the streets got them." The academy gave him structure and purpose. It taught him the importance of hard work and focus, lessons that would become the foundation of his career. After high school, Denzel went to Fordham University. He was still unsure about his future. He studied drama and journalism, but he wasn't fully committed. He even played basketball for the university's team. Feeling lost, he took a semester off from his studies. He needed to find his passion, and he found it in the most unexpected place, a summer camp. He was working as a creative arts director at a camp for kids. One evening, the staff put on a talent show for the campers. Denzel got on stage and performed. He wasn't trying to be a professional actor. He was just having fun. But after the show, a colleague came up to him. She was amazed by his natural talent and presence on stage. "Have you ever thought about acting?" she asked. That simple question was like a light turning on in his mind. When Denzel returned to Fordham University that fall, everything was different. He had a new purpose. He enrolled in the university's acting program at the Lincoln Center campus. He poured all his energy into learning the craft. He was given leading roles in classic plays like Shakespeare's Othello. He had found his calling. After graduating, he attended the American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco for a year. but the pull of New York and the desire to start his professional career were too strong. He returned to the East Coast, ready to begin his journey. Like most young actors, Denzel's early career was a mix of small roles in theater and television. His first big break came in 1982 when he was cast as Dr. Philip Chandler in the television hospital drama St. Elsewhere. The show became a huge hit, and Denzel was a main character for its entire 6-year run. This role made him a familiar face in millions of American homes. It was his first taste of real fame, and it proved he had the talent and charisma to connect with a large audience. While St. Elsewhere gave him stability and recognition, Denzel's ambition was to be in movies. In 1987, he gave a powerful performance as the South African anti-apartheid activist Stephen Biko in the film Cry Freedom. His portrayal was so moving and powerful that he received his first nomination for an Academy Award. 2 years later, in 1989, he made history. He played the role of a brave and defiant soldier, an ex-slave fighting in the American Civil War, in the film Glory. For this role, he won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. This was a massive achievement. The Oscar announced to the world that Denzel Washington was not just a television star. He was one of the most talented actors of his generation. The 1990s was the decade where Denzel became a true Hollywood superstar. He chose his roles carefully, often playing complex, intelligent, and dignified men who fought for what they believed in. In 1992, he took on the most challenging role of his career, portraying the iconic Black nationalist leader in the historical film Malcolm X. He completely transformed himself for the role, capturing the leader's intelligence, passion, and evolution. His performance was a masterpiece, earning him another Academy Award nomination, this time for Best Actor. He proved he could carry a major film and bring a complex historical figure to life with honesty and power. Throughout the 90s, he showed his incredible range. He starred in the popular thriller The Pelican Brief with Julia Roberts, showing he could be a charming leading man. He played a smart lawyer defending a man with AIDS in Philadelphia, a film that was praised for its social importance. He commanded the screen as a submarine officer in the intense action film Crimson Tide. Then, at the end of the decade, he gave another unforgettable performance in The Hurricane. He played Reuben Hurricane Carter, a real-life boxer who was wrongly convicted of murder and spent almost 20 years in prison. Denzel's performance was full of rage, hope, and humanity. He won a Golden Globe Award and his third Oscar nomination for the role. By the year 2000, Denzel Washington had achieved almost everything an actor could dream of. He was a respected star, a box office draw, and critically acclaimed. But one major award was still missing, an Oscar for Best Actor. He would finally win it for a role that was completely different from anything he had done before. In the 2001 crime thriller Training Day, Denzel shocked audiences. He didn't play a hero, he played the villain. His character, Alonzo Harris, was a corrupt and dangerous Los Angeles police officer. Denzel was terrifying, charming, and unpredictable in the role. He created one of the most memorable movie villains of all time. His performance was electric, and the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences agreed. In 2002, Denzel Washington won the Academy Award for Best Actor. He was only the second African-American actor in history to win this prestigious award. It was a historic moment, a celebration of his incredible talent and a career built on excellence. Winning the Best Actor Oscar did not slow Denzel down. In fact, it seemed to give him more freedom. He began to explore new challenges, not just in front of the camera, but also behind it. In 2002, he directed his first film, Antoine Fisher, a moving drama in which he also co-starred. He went on to direct other successful films, including The Great Debaters and Fences, proving he was a talented storyteller as well as an actor. He also never forgot his first love, the theater. He returned to the Broadway stage many times, taking on difficult roles in classic plays. In 2010, he starred in a revival of August Wilson's great play Fences. His performance as a conflicted and bitter father was so powerful that he won the Tony Award for Best Actor in a Play. At the same time, he continued to star in popular movies, like the action series The Equalizer, showing that he could still be a major box office star. He had achieved a perfect balance between artistic challenge and commercial success. Through all the fame and awards, Denzel Washington has remained a man of strong values. At the center of his life is his family. He married actress Pauletta Pearson in 1983, and they have 4 children. Their long and stable marriage is a rarity in Hollywood, and it has provided him with a strong foundation. He is a private person who values his family above all else. His Christian faith is also a guiding force in his life. As the son of a minister, his belief in God has always been important to him. He reads the Bible every day and has spoken openly about how his faith shapes his decisions. He once said, "A part of me still says, maybe, Denzel, you're supposed to preach. I've had an opportunity to play great men and through their words to preach. I take what talent I've been given seriously, and I want to use it for good." This sense of purpose is visible in his work and his life. He has used his success to help others. For decades, he has been the national spokesman for the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, an organization that helped him as a child. He has donated millions of dollars to causes he believes in, from helping military families to supporting education. He is a quiet philanthropist, someone who gives back not for attention, but because he believes it is the right thing to do. The story of Denzel Washington is a powerful one. It is a story of a young boy who was saved from a dangerous path by a mother's love and the structure of a military school. It is the story of a college student who discovered his passion by chance at a summer camp. It is the story of an actor who built a legendary career through hard work, discipline, and a commitment to playing characters with depth and dignity. He has influenced a new generation of actors who look up to him not just for his talent, but for his integrity. Denzel Washington's legacy is not just in the classic films he has made or the awards he has won. It is in the example he has set, an example of how to achieve greatness with grace, humility, and a strong moral compass. He is a true artist, a dedicated family man, and an inspiration to millions. His light is one that will continue to shine for a very long time.